Yo, Captain. Hey, song that's playing for you is nice for what? You feel me? So look, you could be in a space or a place when it comes to a certain topic or subject or situation, and it's like you got no more reason to continue to be here or be the way you've always been here. You might have been nice to folk and them, you might have been fucking with people, but it's like they might have brought you being here or you continuously sacrificing yourself for these people that and they might not even have been worth it. It kind of pushed you over the edge. Now you ain't giving shit to them, but hey, a heavy hand type shit. You feel me? So somebody might, it's like they pulled out the worst in you instead of pulling out the best in you. The type of situation. Now, whether that is your own actions, you done manifested you something that got you expressing or carrying yourself a certain type of way and you being received from your world a certain type of way. You being received in your world like you don't know what the fuck you got going on. People see you as toxic. People see you as the type of person they don't want to hang around because of the type of energies you emitting. If it ain't a situation where it's just because you've been associating yourself with someone who had a heavy hand when it came to the direction they wanted your life to go. You feel me? It's like someone was trying to steer you and change you and get you to do something like this. And they weren't really being nice when they did it. So now it's like you got no reason to continue to allow that. If that's for you, then that's for you. Look, you ain't doing that shit no more. That shit's a done. That shit's a dub. Yeah, it was a bad choice to invest in this relationship or be with these people or be like this. You might have been in a position where you were thinking a certain way. You thinking a certain way had you communicating in a certain type of fashion. You don't want to communicate like that no more because look, you might be in a position if you in a relationship dealing with somebody, it's like you closed off. You're not giving all your life to this no more. You're not sharing all you used to share because you got no reason to be nice here. Only thing you've manifested in this situation was a headache. Or the only thing that came out of this situation was a headache. You feel me? And you kind of done with that. You ain't really fucking with that when it comes to you being with someone, you being somewhere, or you being a certain type of way. It's like you've learned a lesson when it came to you being with someone, somewhere, or a type of expression. Look, something you was doing wasn't honest. Shit, God might be like, you might be trying to, it's like you asking for mercy and for what? Because you did a whole bunch, you did a whole bunch of lying. Now you want to turn a new leaf. Now you want to let that shit go. Now you want to put that behind you. You still got to clean up the mess you made type shit. Look, you still got to clean up the mess you made in whatever reality we talking about. So it's like you manifested a whole world by carrying yourself a certain type of way. And now you realize this isn't the world I want to live in. All right, yeah, you glad you came to that point. Now you got to pull yourself out of that, but you can't just up and leave that. You feel me? It's easy to get in, ain't easy to get out. Easy to fuck your credit up, ain't easy to get that shit back up now, is it? Yeah, you feel me? Now that's the type of vibe we're in. Now someone could have fucked their credit up with you, or you fucked your credit up. And put your foot, you could have actually fucked your credit up. And now look, someone could have fucked their credit up with you. And now it's like, now you taking your gift, your mind, your time, your energy, your presence elsewhere. You ain't bringing yourself here no more. Because here been toxic, here ain't got shit for you. So you out the door. Or if it's a situation where you've been in a position where you were the emperor in reverse, you fell, bump your head, and you realize, it's like you bump your head on right. And God smacked you clean across the scalp and gave your brain a little idea, gave your brain a little awareness. Look, gave you some truth. And that with truth came death. And now, here you are now. Now you got something to give to your life. Or you may be in a position where you're giving what you should have been given to your life now. And it might not be the life you was in yesterday. It's in the you eyes forward. You going towards a new future type shit because you tired of being in hell. When it came to what you was doing, your own mind was running rabbit, had you expressing, communicating, and participating in life a certain type of way, a way you shouldn't have been participating in life. Now you switching up the formula. Again, because you bumped your head. You might have been the one who was all manipulative, all toxic. You was the emperor in reverse. Yeah, you would try to manipulate the situation, always be on top in whatever situation, in whatever context we was talking about. Whether you was in a relationship, you was in a friendship, you was in a business, you was just communicating with your world. You always wanted to be in a certain type of position or be received a certain type of way, and you did what you had to do to get that across. Now it's like something happened from you doing that. God smacked you clean across the forehead. Now you in a different place. The song that's playing is I Love You So. You feel me? It's like tough love type shit. It knocked you clean off your, sent you right down to hell, right down to the realization of what the fuck you've been doing. Now you can't, and now when you think about that life, it hurts because what you were doing. You know, look, none of that shit made you happy. Now that you know that, it's like it's torture for you to recall those memories, recall that emotional expression, recall that instability type shit. You feel me? But you ain't gonna let that stop you from getting your new. It's like in order to know where you're going, you gotta know where you came from. Yeah, you know where you came from. You don't like knowing where you came from, but you know where you came from. Love you so. Hey, yo, look, that could be how you expressing yourself to yourself now. It's like you showing yourself the love you actually have for yourself. You investing in your energies a little better. Because it's like the way you've been living before, now, it's like you were expressing that you ain't really give a fuck about yourself. Because of the type of shit you would allow in your world, the type of shit you would allow around you. Now you're done with that. It's time for you to elevate. It's time for you to grow. It's time for you to do something different. And you're doing, look, now I've made up my mind. Ain't that the coin? That's the mind, ain't it? Now you know how you feel about this idea, this person, this reality, this expression. Now you know this brings you fire. Now you know this is what you want to be a part of. So you're going to use all your elements, your earth, your water, your air, your fire to manifest that into this reality. Hey, put your foot though. You know what we talking about. I'm telling you, some shit had to go down first. And quite literally, you got the 2 of Cups in reverse, the 10 of Cups in reverse, and you feel me, the world in reverse. Yeah, some shit with the sun and the death upright. Yeah, some shit had to go down for that to happen. You might have lost a relationship you shared with yourself. You thought you was into this hobby. You thought you liked it when you and this person linked up to do this. You thought this is how you felt about this relationship until you became aware because you fell. And how you feel that, hey, look, you could have felt because someone came to you and expressed something to you and that brought you a realization that changed how you see the situation. Or you could have experienced something firsthand that made you come to a certain type of realization. Or again, you might have just woke up in a different type of perspective. You feel me? You don't know why you woke up looking at life like this, but for some reason you woke up looking at life like this. Now you woke up looking at life like this. You don't like looking at that. And that is something you've been doing. You feel me? Don't come out the house. Yeah, when you don't like what you see when you see where you came from. You don't like that house. The house was messy. Yeah, it might have been a big house. Yeah, it might have been a big world. You might have manifested a lot of third dimensional material. You probably had the whip you wanted. You probably had the crib you wanted. Probably had buku money, you feel me? All the designers. But that shit wasn't nothing if you don't got nothing, no one to feel about it with. You feel me? You ain't had nobody to genuinely share that you with, that mind with. And that house was fucked. It was, look, the home. It was not a happy home. 10 of Cups, 4 of Wands. Both them bitches in reverse. And you know that. That's why it's like you taking action to build the home of your dreams. Whether that home is a relationship, whether that home is an actual third dimensional home, whether that home is a better mindset about what the fuck you want, what you got going on in your life, and how you gonna communicate and move in your world. You feel me? But in order to do that, you have to break up with something or someone. You have to separate yourself from a form, a feeling, a mind, an idea you've always had, so you can invest in this truth. And you may be in a position to start doing that. Outside, hang outside, I hang outside. You know what we talking about though, Captain? You let me know what we talking about, Captain. You gotta tell me. You gotta let me know. Yeah, I'm telling you, closed off. They lost you. Whoever lost you. If it ain't somebody outside of you who in a situation with you and they know the relationship going downhill with you, it's like they know something. They got something to tell you, but where the relationship at, if they tell you that, might not go the way they want it to go. So it's like, you know what? I'm not going to tell you. It's like someone's withholding the truth from you. Because they know if they look, the relationship already going down. You feel me? If they tell you that, boy, you going to pop off on their ass. You feel, look, if they know They undecided because it's like some need to know information, but if they tell you that, oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, but at the same time, it's like that, whatever that is already done for you. Because your mind is already in a new place. And it's like someone is live action watching the relationship go downhill. The song that's playing is Don't Matter to Me. You feel me? The relationship was already done. You're already in a new mind. You're already giving to your life differently. And someone is watching that happen. They watching them lose you. Oh no, we're not doing that. We don't play those games. Hey, you know what that means for you though, Captain? Look like you got your arc back together, Captain. Now you riding the waves. You feel me? A flood done came in your life. The death, the 10 of cups, and the 4-1. Yeah, you had a flood. And that shit might have washed you up under for a little bit. You wasn't ready for all that shit to fall. You wasn't ready for all that, your whole world to shake. You feel me? But look, God had to make some shit happen in your life. So he sent a flood. Whether that flood was a dramatic moment in your relationship, you and your partner got in some sort of argument that shifted the whole dynamic of the relationship. You lost your job. You might have been out in the world in some way, shape, or form, and something happened to you that was a message directly for you that made you change what the fuck you think about. You had a flood. Yeah, look, and you made that change quick. Soon as that happened, you knew that was a message for you. You feel me? Whatever we talking about. So now it's like your partner could be if you in a relationship with somebody, y'all ain't break up yet, or y'all still got some sort of responsibilities together. It's like you ain't saying shit to your partner. At this point, you just there. And you know what that means for you, because you already building upon the new. You got an idea, you got a vision, you got a goal, you see a future. And you're not gonna let that motherfucker stop you from getting in or not. Whoever that is, whoever they are, wherever that is. So you may be in a situation, let's say you living with your family toxic. You living with you bumped up with your roommate, your friends, your relationship, your work environment toxic. You just going, handling your business, showing up, you gonna let them know, you gonna keep showing them what they've been knowing you as. So if it's your family, you're not gonna try to convince, you're not gonna try to change nobody's mind, you're not gonna try to show nobody no truth, you're gonna let motherfuckers think what they've been thinking. You know what you doing, you know where you stand in the relation, you know where you stand in this friendship, this relationship, your family, your business, your job, whatever the fuck we talking about. You know where you at with the shits, so you moving accordingly. Cause you've been through enough to know this ain't where it's at for you. It don't matter to me. It don't matter to me what you say. Yeah, look, you doing something new. And look, that inside you got, it's like the initial thought of this idea, it's a whole lot of energy behind it. It get real rich when you think about this. You see a future, you see the life you want to live, you get all these emotions, you get all this drive, all this energy. But it's like, that's how you see it inside. Now when you gotta convert it to the out, it come out, it's your first time doing this. It's your first time being in this type of space. So you might not communicate it how it is internally, but you still communicating it though. You're not gonna hold this little light of mine, you're gonna let that motherfucker shine, basically. You feel me? Even if you never showed the world this before, you know this is what you want to show the world. Look, you ain't in a cold spot no more. You release some burdens. And now you got some feelings worth celebrating. Now you got some shit worth talking about. You got an eye. Look, but in order to do that, you had to sacrifice this look, this life, whatever that was. You like to be received a certain type of way in your reality. You like motherfuckers to look at you and think, oh, that's Capricorn. Capricorn being to that. Oh, that's Capricorn. Capricorn associated with that. You feel me? You don't want to be connected to whatever that other thought was when people receive you for the first time. Look, because that wasn't you. That was a lie. And you let that life go because you know that's not what you wanted to be. Now you showing yourself different. Like, look at me, world. This is what I'm into. This is what I support. This is what I subscribe to. I'm not in that other shit that you saw me in yesterday. You feel me? Whatever the fuck. Look, this is what I feel about. And you know, we talking about Captain.